Hello, my name is Ryan Williamson with Sourwood Farm, and I'd like to show you a fairly easy way to make put together beehive frames with a minimal amount of tools. I do use a pneumatic stapler, which definitely speeds things up, but yeah, so typically I can put together 10 frames in between 4.5 to 6 minutes. So I want to go ahead and do that right now and let you watch the process. So first, earplugs for the pneumatic stapler, so I won't be able to hear you all very well, and safety goggles, and away we go. Start out with lining out the top bars. I like to have a little space, which will make sense in a minute when we do the side. Grab 5 of the side bars, Titebond 3 glue, brush it on, and turn that so y'all can see. That gets glue on all sides. Go ahead and do the bottom 2 at the same time, because it's a lot faster to do it this way, where you do a bunch at a time than trying to paint each individual. And then I just come along, that's probably off your frame, and I put the end bars onto the top bars. That does 5 of them. And I'll grab another stack of 10 end bars. And it definitely helps to have them lined up. We'll go ahead and put glue on those. Titebond 3 is waterproof, which really isn't necessary for frames on the inside of the hive. But it's good non-toxic glue and definitely increases the strength of the final frame. I have yet to have a frame come apart out of the thousands I've assembled this way. And we'll go ahead and put those on. Sorry you can't really see that, but the camera is rigged up, held up by wire on the ceiling. Don't have a second camera operator. And so, then I kind of just straighten things out, bring them all together, push them in with my arms, and then I start putting on the bottom bars. So there are some really nice wooden contraptions you can use to put together frames. I actually have yet to use one. They seem like they would add a little bit of, complexity as far as dealing with the tools, but it's nice that they hold things in place while you work. But I find this works quite well, so I have not invested in one yet. Although friends definitely say they help a lot in speed. And so I have a small workshop, which actually works well because all my supplies are on the small table right around me. And hold your ears, because here comes the noise. So we're just going to come along. These are 1/4-inch staples. Inch long, 1.25 is probably better, but I just ran out of those. So I'm using my arm kind of as the brace to hold everything together. And just cruise down. That one's sticking out a little bit, so hold that end bar in. Okay. Holding them all together with my arms, flip them all over at once. And cruise down the line again. Sometimes if it's tighter than this batch was, I do run down with a hammer really quick to kind of give the top bar a quick pound in. But these can be almost too loose, so they fit down nicely. Okay, now for strength, turn them on edge. Cruise down the line here. I'm trying to catch just one side of the grooved top bar, and that's the hardest part. I find sometimes it wants to blow into the gap or off the edge of the top bar. Clamping with my hands, flip it over again. the nailing. Now, just to make sure, because I don't have a frame to hold them square, I just come along with the speed square and double check them. And if they're off, I just kind of push it a little bit to make them right. And then that puts them in the right position. When the glue dries, they will be square and ready to go in the hive. Ooh, that one's way off. There we go. And there we go, 10 new frames for the beehive. Thank you very much.